Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, May 20th, and this is the last of the new lessons for this year. There's not going to be any science lesson today. There's a million things that I could still teach you, but none of them quite seem as important as giving you the message that I have in mind today. All right. Uh, Firstly, there are a lot of emotions that go into the last day, the last year of your middle school career, the last week, whatever it is. And there's quite a range with that. Some people are very happy. Um, at this point, great, I'm done with science, I'm done with eighth grade, I'm done with Bessie Allen. Some people are very sad that they've come to the end of this portion of their journey in life. And you just need to know that both of those are totally okay. Your emotions, how you feel about it, are yours. And that's all that really matters is that we acknowledge each other's feelings and move forward from that. Personally, this is not how end of years should go. I was supposed to have another couple of months to really cement a relationship with all of you. 2 more months to prove that I care about you and that I will always care about you and that I will always be here for you. So this end um, feels like we've been shortchanged of that, but we're going to do the best that we can with that, and hopefully be able to move forward with it anyway. Up on the board here, I have the end, which it is. It's the end of your eighth grade career, but it's also a beginning. It's a beginning of your next chapter in your life, and you need to understand that whatever you have been, whatever you have done up to this point, um, you have a clean slate starting next year. If you've been a straight A student, you can still be that straight A student if you want to, or there's obviously other paths that people can take. If you haven't always done your best or been your best person, you can start fresh. You can come to school next year. You can wake up tomorrow with a clean slate, and you can be and do whatever that you want to do. All right. If you want to make a change, now is the time. Or any day is the time. Any day you can wake up and say, you know what? Um, I'm ready to be different. I'm ready to do different. I'm ready for a change. So I encourage you to, yes, recognize that this is an end of something, but it's also the beginning of your next chapter. Um, I want to emphasize how much I care about every single one of you. Every one of you, I care about. I will always care about you. You are my students. You will always be my students. Hopefully, you will always look at me as your teacher and someone that you can rely on and someone that will be there for you if you needed me. I intend to try to be that person. I know that there are times throughout the year, some of you, I might have hollered at you or I might have held you accountable for something that felt negative, or others, I gave you a pat on the back or a hug or whatever. And I just want you to understand that whatever I did for you, I felt like was what you needed at the time. Um, Personally, I need hugs, but I also need kicks in the butt sometime. And I don't usually appreciate it when I get those, but looking back at it with some experience, I know that those are just as important for me to move forward in life as the hugs are. So just know that I do care about you, and I will always care about you and what happens to you. Um, as I said, this didn't go the way that we wanted it to. Um, I feel bad for you for that. Some of you, missed out on sports, or you missed out on performances, or um, you missed out on dances, any number of things that we can never get back. And I just want you to know that it's going to be okay. That stinks, and there are always going to be things that stink in life, but this is something that, all things considered, when we look back on it, is going to be something that was an inconvenience, and it's not going to be life changing. Um, Hopefully, as far as the things that you've missed out on. Um, Gosh, we should be going to Mount Olympus here in a couple of weeks to enjoy our last time together. But we're just going to have to make other memories together over time. All right. Um, I want to talk about passion. Hopefully, you've seen in me this year that I have a passion for teaching. I have a passion for middle school kids, and I have a passion for science. It means a lot to me. I wouldn't want to do anything else in the whole world. And what I want for you is to, whatever your passion is, first, I want you to be able to find it. Secondly, I want you to chase it. And thirdly, I hope that it's possible somehow for you to make a happy life, um, as a career with that passion. It might be difficult to get there, but if you can figure out how to earn a living by doing what you love with people that you love, you're going to have a happy life. And I really want you to focus on that passion. What do you have? What do you care about? And how can you make it work for the rest of your life? Um, I want to wrap it up by letting you know that I'm always here for you. Next year, you will not be eighth grade students. You will always be my class of 2020 eighth grade students. I am always available for questions or help or just to talk. You all have my email, bswitz@nfdlschools.org. Um, Send up a smoke signal or the bat signal or something, and I will be there for you. All right. I want you to know I will always be here for you when you need job references or references for college or those kinds of things. Um, don't forget about me. I will always have your back. All right. And that's another thing. You are going to find teachers next year and the next year and the next year and the next year that you are really going to connect with. And they're going to share your passion, or you're just going to have that feeling that they're there for you, and that is going to be a fantastic thing. Um, it doesn't have to be me that you have that relationship with, and I understand that as you get older, things are going to change, um, and that's okay. Hopefully, you just know and you remember when you look back that in your eighth grade year, that Mr. Switz cared about me. All right. So here's my last request. The next time that I see you, um, whether it's the first day of school next year or whenever it is, I would like for us to have that last day of school moment. And um, whether that's a hug, goodbye, whether that's a high five, whether that's just I'm out of here. Um, I feel like we missed out on that last day stuff, that last goodbye. So this message is not necessarily meant to be a goodbye. It's meant to tell you that I care about you, that I'm here for you, and the next time that we get together, um, we'll figure out how we can move forward into your high school career. All right. So, with that said, I want you to take care of yourself, do the best that you can, find your passion, be happy in life, and don't forget about old Mr. Switz. All right. Have yourself a great day and a great summer, and I can't wait until we can see each other again.